Hey there guys, I just wanted to share a little project I've been working on. I've got a little 410 that I lost the forestock to. It had a plastic spacer on it, and I broken one on another gun and I robbed it off my 410 and ordered this metal one. And this was a few years ago. Between when I took it off and when the other one came in, I had moved. So by the time I got this back, I have no idea what I did with the original forestock. I know it'll show up someday, in the most unlikely place probably. But in the meantime, I wanted to use the gun, so I just fastened up this little forestock here. It came off a scrap 22 stock. It's a Cooey stock. You can see it's cracked here. Hence why it was taken off. And you see how deep that groove is. In fact, it's cut almost all the way through, and that had cracked the stock even further. And so there's no pieces missing here. This is exactly how it came off, right there. Now I did trim some off the top because it was too high, and because it's so deep, what I did is I cut a piece of wood to fill some of it, and then I filed this out with a rasp, and I mixed up a concoction of wood sawdust and glue, and can't really see, yeah, you can see a little bit of it here. I used it to bed the action, or not bed the action, but bed the barrel, and it actually worked really well. I let it set for an hour and then I peeled it off, and it looked awesome. I knew I was going to have to seal it, but as it dried, it shrunk up like you wouldn't believe. And I actually ended up popping the whole piece out because it had shrunk so much it pulled away from the sides. But it was one solid piece. I think I broke it in a couple of pieces taking it out, but I glued it back together and glued it back in. And then I just used Bondo, good old-fashioned body fill. And I took vegetable oil and oiled up the barrel and Bondoed everything. And I had to do 2 or 3 to get it just right. And it's not just perfect, but I don't care. It's close. It's got a nice fit all around the edge and around the end there. And on the action lug, not the action lug, but the, you know what I mean, the lug that everything locks into, because this is a model 840 Cooey it's going on. I drilled, and I'll show you this after, I drilled it and put a 1/4 inch rod coupling on there so it dangles down like a stud, and then through here I put a 1/4 inch furniture bolt. And I'm just going to give this a coat of tan colored paint or whatever I can get my hands on, and just to make it kind of all one color. And I'll go with that until I find the original stock, and all I gotta do is stick this piece on it, and this can go into the, or I guess I'd probably hang it on the wall of shame. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you before I give this thing a coat of paint, and then I'll take it and reinstall it. I'll take the gun to the range and give you guys a closer look. And you know, it just demonstrates that when you're in a pinch, you can you can make stuff work. Took probably, I don't know, maybe an hour altogether. 15 minutes to cut the little strip of wood I put in to start with, and another 40 minutes of several layers, and it'll take me a few minutes for painting it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll tack the rest of the stuff on the end of this video as soon as I can and get her uploaded. Thanks guys. Okay guys, here's a little update. There's painted forestock. I didn't have any tan paint, so I used green. And here's how we fastened it. Just a 1/4 inch. It won't focus. Hold on. Anyway, it's not going to focus. Just 1/4 inch coupling. I followed the edges off, cut a notch in it, drove a roll pin through, So it will move, but not very easy. And there's that furniture bolt. Not very much left for threads, but I couldn't get one that was threaded all the way. Oh. Goes on just like an H&R. Sorry for the shaky camera, but I really don't have enough hands for this. That's all there is to it.